Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Suspenia Truder. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds with Peril on Gorgon. Well, last time we killed Charles from accounts, discovered Montoya probably isn't the mysterious voice because he's dead, and then got attacked by pirates, who fortunately have better armor on them than my companions have. So my companions are now dressed up as the pirates in what, you know, could be a cunning ruse, but actually isn't. We're just going to go murder the pirates now, and try and figure out if we can determine where they came from, because presumably, yes, the sinister voice sent these guys after us. So, only one way through, unfortunately. Straight through here. So I see a few people dotted about, and hello over there. Right, first one goes down. Anyone suspicious? And freebooter tosser. Okay, I don't know 100% what a freeboot tosser is, and well, there's a dog here now. Don't charge forward. Does anyone know what we're dealing with right now, to be honest? Okay, they're just people. They're just people. So we can just take care of... Excuse the flip out of me, though. No, you don't. Good night. Yeah, gotta be careful here, because bear in mind, I'm playing on the highest difficulty, so I'm very, very powerful, because I've spec'd out this character very well, but they're very strong too, so... yeah, they can kill me in no time, I can kill them in no time. Which I actually quite like, actually. That's a good system, so, okay. Don't have the key card, but screw that nonsense. We can just... aha! Now, this looks good. Right, sneak up and around. See if we can get, like, you know, up the back of anybody. See more people around over here. And... I see you. Any of the other side? No, there's nothing on the other side. Alright, so just... wait until we get ourselves a good shot right here. And one blind should take care of you. Now, is anyone else alert? Yes, but they're not, like, alert enough that my companions will immediately jump into murder mode. So, wait. And they have now got themselves... apart from you, for some reason, one of them is way more suspicious. And, well... you're dead now, so that's all absolutely fine. Now, they're probably a bit more suspicious about that, to be honest, this time. So, and just a second. Right, you know what? I think you can die, and also, your head exploded, which badly damaged you, and now your head's exploded. I just enjoy blowing up people's heads, to be honest. Right, would anyone like to surrender at this point? Because I really feel like you should just surrender. Also, I just remembered, you gave me a gun, and by you, I mean, what was his name? Jacob Lowe or whatever. I didn't actually bother looking at it before, so this is a science weapon. A special, marvellous science thing. So, okay, tell me more. And use the weapon on a down companion, and it revives them. Okay, now that's interesting. Okay, send some more people at me, because at this point I would actually like to, you know, test that on my companions, because I can heal rather than just, you know, reviving. It can actually heal as well, so that's all very fun. No, tragically everybody seems dead, and I'm guessing that this ship used to be, once upon a time, yeah, belonging to a sports team, just no longer, I suppose. Because yes, indeed, their leader is called a coach. Now, any chance we can talk you down, my friend? Because you look vaguely interactable.
You know, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping you'd play by the rules. We could have had a good old-fashioned boarding. Now you're barging into my office, muddying tracks all over my floor. A little respect for the ship. Is that too much to ask?
Okay, so you want to do this all proper polite style. Got it. So, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, you were boarding my ship, bastard.
Yeah, but I had every intention of respecting the upholstery. I would have had you spaced or shot in the bathroom or something. You're Adjutant Akonde's hired gun. I don't know why you've taken an interest in Gorgon, and frankly, I don't want to know. You and I are in a bit of a situation. I don't get paid unless you're dead, and a man's got to make a living. You understand.
Alright, so, yeah, we can either murder or persuade. You want to survive this, let's talk some terms.
Well, it's not like I've got much of a choice here. If you're willing to be reasonable, I'm willing to put away the coach persona.
Okay, so, yeah. Who sent you? What's going on? Explain things to me. You could be useful.
My team and I were contracted to apprehend the Unreliable, eliminate its crew, and dispose of the captain. I couldn't tell you who hired me even if I wanted to. The contract's anonymous. No names, no faces, just money and a target. I can't turn down a job like that. You understand.
Alright, so... Aha. Then murder or bribe. 3,000 is really not that much, but do I actually trust him to, you know, honour that? You know what, I will. Maybe there'll be something good that comes out of leaving him alive. And if not, we'll just murder him then.
Wow, that's a lot of bits. I mean, after careful deliberation, I've decided to accept your offer. I'll keep my ship clear of yours. You and I will never cross orbits again.
Alright, nice and easy, beautiful. Now, he says he couldn't track the person, but... any chance I can? Yeah, hack 40, let's get into deleted, please. Aha, so they used to be a tossball team, but then there wasn't a tossball team anymore, so they just used their highly violent melee skills to, you know, become pirates. Fair enough, I suppose. Nope, we've got the message, but no way to track it. Shame. Right, to the cockpit. This looks a bit like a trap, to be honest, but I'm sure it's fine and legit. Also, that's 100% what happened. So, this was a ship that was supposed to be transporting a tossball team together with a giant pile of energy cells. Then, the vendor no longer existed, the outpost no longer existed, the team no longer existed, so the captain just took everything that was on the ship and merged them together into whatever he could come up with, which was a pirate tossball team with energy weapons, that's just beautiful. So, got that disabled, they can't follow me anymore even if they want to, so job done. Oh, yes, and Kelly's still here, the receptionist we picked up. Sorry about the alarms, by the way. Appreciate this is probably a bit, scary for you.
What's happening out there? Are we in danger? I just want to live!
Yeah, I'm really sorry that this happened just after we picked you up. It's not a good first impression, I concede. Ah, but here's something I wasn't expecting. I've picked up a new stealth kit. So, stealth skills plus 10, and now that includes hacking. Now. Right now I've got, yeah, the improved silver tongue kit, but if I want to be getting improved dialogue skills off my armor, I've already actually got something I can put on to do precisely that. So, best thing I could do would actually be, yeah, put on the stealth kit. Beautiful. And now, finally, I should be able to do this. So, here we go. Hack! There we go. Now, I know where the message came from. Charybdis, together with a whole bunch of letters and numbers. Boom. Okay, Ada, we can turn off the alarm now. They're dead or bribed.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course.
There we go. Much better. And now I have made it to the Groundbreaker. Good, that was a thing that happened. Not sure if that's even connected to the DLC, like, specifically. That could possibly have happened even if you hadn't started the DLC. If, like, you know, whoever it is was keeping an eye on you regardless. I don't know. Right, anyway, let's be down to what I understand is a brand new area. Yes, the rear of the ship, the auxiliary maintenance bay. Also, flipping loving my sneak now up to 130 adjuster. That is beautiful. Right, so, this place looks, yeah, a little bit unfriendly, all things considered. Can see why potentially people wouldn't choose to live here. I'm not sure why, you know, someone who was rich enough to once upon a time be a senior scientist would want to be honest. So, alright, you are a garden sprayer thing. You're a gardener too. Well, officially, no one's hostile to me. Yet. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of, you know, danger, stay out, but it kind of looks like, you know, hydroponics lab. Maybe I'll keep the gun out just in case, actually. So, hi there.
Look at these whole heads, walking around like they run the place.
Hello.
Hey you, over here. Let's chat.
Yes, let's chat. That's a good call. We should do that. And yes, if we're going to be chatting, that means I want to put on my chatting gear. So yeah, we got dialogue skills, plus 10. Oh, looking fabulous there. And Reed Thompson's hat. So that's some good stuff. All that together, we should be able to talk you round to whatever you need.
Whoa, 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 it's risen. Oh, fucking damn it. Every time. So, hey, you trespassing, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal.
Okay, I am way more armed, but I'm just looking for Marion. Alright, do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know that lady. I know she's looking for, solitude. She hired us to make sure no one comes sniffing around. Guess that's bad news for your plan there.
Alright, so, yeah, what are we going to be doing here? Because you sound like, what? Former Rizzo workers, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're the gardeners. We keep order back here on these dangerous streets. Hallways. Know what I mean? Anyway, Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in. I like to, extrapolate from there.
I feel like not many people come this way, my friend, so... Yeah, does Junlei know you're down here?
We ain't subversives. We're gainfully employed. This is a private contract. Miss Junlei can't get too mad if we rough up some trespassers. Especially if I was nice enough to warn him first.
Alright, so they're there legitimately. But, yeah, here's nice. I've got her girlfriend standing right next to me.
Huh?
Hi, I'm the girlfriend.
Oh, shit. Fine, fine. You want to check out the lab? Go for it. We won't stop you. But Blakesley's got her own setup in there, and she doesn't like guests. So, if you get shot, I'm telling Junlei I never saw you. This one's clear, guys.
Okay, that is a super, super cute check right there. Given one, Parvati needs to be in your team, and two, you actually need to have got her and Junlei together for that to be a thing. That is so cute. I'm really glad that was a thing. That's adorable. Oh, also, I just stole a thing, and a robot spotted me. So, oh, absolutely nothing. I was just leaving. No, nothing at all.
Suspicion levels minimal. Carry on.
Okay, don't steal, okay? Don't steal. They're going to be mad. So now, you know, having talked our way past them, don't actually now start a fight. That would be bad. So yeah, you can see there's all sorts of sneaking as could be done here, but we don't need any of that, because I can just walk on straight in, because I brought the boss's girlfriend with me. Marvellous. So, we've made our way into the residence, but...
You have to be kidding me. I thought I made myself click. Wait, what's with this camera? Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the auto mechanicals can explain.
Okay, so we talked our way past some guards, the rest of them, robots. Gonna be, you know, harder to talk round. Got it. Probably best we put the armor back on at this point, as fabulous as I look right now. Alright, let's get in here, see what we got. And vending machines. No sign of robots yet. I'm not the first person to try and get in here. So, you've got your own lab. But what is it you're studying, precisely? You used to work in... Well, you used to work in human experimentation. That we know. Human resources. And... hello over there. I see you. And boom. So that's you dead on the ground. And you didn't seem to notice that. I like having stealth skills this high. And now you can just go down too. Yeah, good luck with your flipping drones, by the way. They're doing great. Right, a few more dotted about here. Let's see what else we got. Because I suspect there's a whole bunch I can just crack open. Boom. Probably a good shortcut. Right, flipping here. Oh yeah, that's a shortcut right past a whole bunch of robots. Love it. But no need to rush. I've got an electric sniper rifle, so we're in good shape. And any chance... Ooh. Alright, I'm guessing that's the terminal to turn off security, but... don't have hacking 100. Yeah, didn't properly invest in hacking. Went for lockpicking instead. Generally, I think that's a good choice, but unfortunately, you kind of screwing me over at this exact moment in time, and, okay. You've been studying creatures. Alright, including decorating their rooms. That's interesting.
Captain, don't do that. It's me.
Yeah, but... what did I do? What did I do? I mean, you've come over there. Does anyone know what that button did? Hang on, I'm going to check the audio thing.
Observation log, date, who knows. Subject number, well, let's call him Percy. Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. But the second your molt comes in, pal...
Okay, so basic pattern recognition. Bell rings, food gets dropped, except I don't know how to make the food drop. So I'm really sorry about that, pal. I've kind of broken your training there, so... okay, she's doing experimentation on living things, but not people. Not right now, anyway. Right, drop down through my secret hole, and then we just take you out. No problem. And then I see you over there. You seem to have been a bit slow to wake up, so... no, take it. Bloody hell, those things skip around like crazy. Though I think I might have accidentally frenzied him. Didn't even mean to, but we totally have. So that's all fine. How about we just execute you in the rear? Take you out in a moment. Parvati's taking care of all of this. And someone just drop-kick that robot. Flippin' love the drop-kick. It's spectacular. Ow! You dick. Stop shooting me. Right in the... I can't see the important bit, but I'll just use electricity to murder you. Yeah, this is very much hydroponics with a bit of animal testing, which is, next to what I was expecting, not so bad. And here we go. We found her. So, okay, you've made one a hell of a generator here. Is this supposed to be here? Because I feel like this is not supposed to be here. Alright. A random bit of the ship that's being guarded by a private citizen with their own private militia wouldn't be the ship's generator, suggesting you've just sort of made this by yourself. So, okay, what's your deal?
So who the fuck... oh, wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Ms. Home Invasion?
And credentials for Spacer's Choice, a nice easy lie, or... yeah, Adrena time. Do I want to start off with that? Yes, let's start off with that.
Oh, sure. A real gathering of bright minds. Gorgon? I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again. But here you are.
Alright, so yes, I've already got Clarence, and he gave me your details. Though, actually no, don't say that. That's mean to Clarence in case she wants some revenge, because she doesn't like being exposed.
I really didn't expect today to go this way. Shit. I should have brought another pack of smokes. The Gorgon project gave us Adrena time in the end, but that's just the Beau Spacer's Choice stuck on the whole mess. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas, samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA, and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies.
Yeah, he was under a lot of stress. He tested on primals. You moved over to human testing, and the two weren't compatible because, in the end, the product was supposed to be for dogs anyway. So, a lot of cross-species nonsense going on here. And, yeah, what were they looking for? What was the goal? Because it sounds like it's more than just Adrena time.
You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee. Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was Marauders.
Aha. They weren't just trying to make people, you know, peppy and alert and whatever. They were trying to modify the behaviour at the same time. So they knew about the effects right from the beginning.
Yeah, good luck making that one stick. It's in the fine print, you know. Whatever was in those chemicals, it didn't matter what tests we ran. We kept getting the same results. The proto-adrena time solution was both monstrously addictive and had catastrophic effects on the psyche and intellect. A real boon to the colony.
Okay, so yeah, why'd the facility shut down, and why do we have drugs anyway? Yeah, here we go. What were you hoping for? Like, the goal, that's important.
Well, just something. Stars. We were gonna change the world. The whole merciless grind. Imagine if it worked. A colony full of tireless citizens. The heights of human achievement and industry in half the time. OCI's job couldn't be easier. That dream's an easy sell. I bought it.
Alright, so she was actually in it for the original mission, but she stayed. Yeah, why didn't you stop the test when you knew that wasn't happening?
I was a good scientist. I had to have wound up on that asteroid for a reason. I worked so hard. We all get stuck in our own patterns. Magical thinking. That was mine.
Okay, pretty flimsy excuse for, you know, human experimentation when you knew it kept going wrong.
No excuse. Just cause and effect. That's all any of this is. Anyway, turned out it couldn't go on forever. Someone sabotaged the facility, freed the test subjects. Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so they shuttered the project, kicked Adrena Time out the door. And I came here.
So the version of Adrena Time that's on the shelves right now, it's still flawed, hence why we have Marauders on every planet in the system. Right. So why the Groundbreaker in particular?
I could have gone back to Byzantium, found a position somewhere else. Even started up something new. Like, mostly. But I couldn't stop thinking about. Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir?
Honestly, Loot, and now I'm curious who the mysterious voice is, but, yeah. What do we actually want here? Curiosity. That seems like the best way to sum this up.
Gets them every time. Your crew feel the same? Heck of a world out here for the shy types. What do you get out of headbutting murderous auto-mechanicals for your captain here?
A family. Or something near to it. We don't always get along or nothing, but what family does?
Fair enough. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance.
Oh, blimey. You mean I have to go through the exact same test all of the human experiments did? Oh, good. Good. So, okay, we got some good advice out of what's-his-face, the last guy, Low. Any chance you can help me as well?
Come on, I've left it behind me.
But, no. Intimidator 65. Now, I might be able to make that pass, but I'm not sure I get the chance to actually restart this conversation if I leave it, so unfortunately not. Nope, though I can boost my intimidation to 65, there's no way of getting to that check again now, so that is a shame. Still, she was nice and cooperative, way more than Low, so that was welcome. Ah, and I think I see what's going on here, why she's got the mantipillars. She needs them to be fertilizer. So, yeah, she feeds them on the sprats that are everywhere, then when they actually get big enough, she grinds them down into fertilizer, which makes plants. That's quite clever, actually. I like that. And while I don't love the colours, yes, there was a vending machine right here that gave me some much improved armour for Felix and Parvati. So, you know what? The blue and the gold, I can learn to live with it. They are at least twice as well protected as they were. And with that, we make our way back to Gorgon. So, okay, let's go through things in the proper order, which is, we started off in Chem. That's where things started, because that's where the formula was made. So, we're going to go there first. And that's going to take me all the way over to here. So I'm guessing... Hang on, no, John. You know where human resources is. It's right there. You've been there already. So, okay. Looks to me like we could either go the long way down the actual, yeah, the canyon to here, or we might need to go the high route. So yeah, let's actually start with the transmission tower, take the bridge, cut through here, see what else we find. Because I believe, yes, here we go, there is actually one of those passwords around over in this direction. So, okay, we'll start here, go here, cross the bridge, grab that, and then try and find our way round to Chem, because it's going to be easier to go, you know, down from up than up from down. Here we go. So the Gorgon ruins we've passed through several times there. Then we just move in this direction. So this here should be the canyon right down over there. Looks fairly peaceful, all things considered. So yeah, we got a little island with buildings on it. Now, I do see the, you know, heads on spikes and promise of berserker marauders, etc., etc. So, you know, things are going to be a little bit on the dodgy side. Let's just take you out, by the way. Then anyone else is... Okay, everyone else is definitely aware. We're just going to blow that up, by the way. Yep, that didn't work out well for you. Anybody else, by the way, show your head, please. Show your head. And now I think you've exploded too. Are you still around? I think you're okay, actually, yes. So just put a bit of firepower on them. No, he survived. I mean, well flippin' done, quite frankly, but I'll finish you off right there. Right, job done. As long as you get the first few hits in, which a sniper rifle's, you know, very good at by design, you're okay. Ah, and very convenient, a lift. So I can get from the top to the bottom of the valley and vice versa nice and easy. Okay, so we could head further south, and there is, yeah, some big stuff going on there. Vaguely chemically stuff, in fact, would you flip and believe. But that's not our destination for the moment. Instead, yeah, let's loop round to the east. Try and find our way to... I think it was the waste management plant. So good, good. Everybody loves a waste management plant. Though there is also a very large building on top of this here hill that... potentially that might... Okay, we'll check that on the way back. Stop getting distracted by every single bloody building. Alright? First things first, waste management plant. This is all very old world blues. Like, seriously, massive dome, travelling around loads of small areas in the middle of canyons. There is even, yes, a waste management plant in terms of, that's Bart, by the way, in terms of, yeah, just like, water management or whatever, inside old world blues. Now, okay. That's close. That must be the Skyrim door in that case, so keep on keeping on. Let's find, you know, the front door. Well, this has just brought me back round to... That's... Wait, hang on. Have I got round to... I've got back round to the OCI. In which case, okay, I've got myself a bit lost here. How do I get in? Ah, hang on. I think I see what we're doing. We're not finding a way up. We're going up on the pipe, and also there's one a hell of a big thing here. Alright, also, who are you guys? Ooh. You're not raiders. This is interesting. Okay, I'll come and speak to you about the ridiculous Megasaur in a second. I just need to go and... Game, are you feeling okay? Okay, maybe going up the pipe is not the intended solution, so in which case, yeah, let's actually... let's cut through that little thing we saw a second ago. That might loop me round in the right direction. Okay, this is not looping me round in the right direction... at all, but I am still curious about it. So, okay, massive tank thing in the middle of these here caves. Bunch of corpses, marauders, I didn't kill them, so, okay, what's going on here precisely? Well, one path just takes me down to, yeah, the south, so that's the way out, but then I'm bypassing this building, and that's not acceptable to me, so... Okay, what's going on here? How do I get to the waste management plant? Aha! I've looped round to OCI, and there's a little path up just beyond the village, beyond OCI, which has also got itself plenty of mines, and I appear to be going in the right direction. But also, mines on the walls too, so you know, watch out for all of that nonsense. Though they'd be easy to hide in the grass. Watch out for, you know, the grass, because they're the right colour. Alright, just keep your eyes open. Yeah, we've done it.
We're definitely trespassing. But don't let that stop you.
Look, we're trespassing anyway. It's fine. Although, actually, no, we're not. We were literally given permission to be here by the owner. So it's fine. Everybody chill out. So here we go. And of course. We know they were looking for something in the sky. So, one, get the comic book. So... what's been written on here? Speak! There we go. So now we know 3 of the words are speak, friend, and... So I'm going to assume the final word is, you know, enter. But it would not be hard to, you know, figure out. They've also got a 0G dead sprat here. So that's lovely. Don't look, little friend. Just don't look. It's probably upsetting for you. So we still don't know what they were doing, but we've got a slightly weird message from Eustace saying, yeah, come visit me in the ravine by the manufactory, and I'll show you what's going on. All glory to the pet, whatever the pet is, precisely. Sadly, we can't interact with, with this thing in any way, though. Any chance we can get down into, you know, the actual waste place, because... there's definitely a room that's sealed, which would suggest we could, you know, loop round to it. I mean, what's a Skyrim door without a mini-dungeon? Okay, back to the security checkpoint in the very centre. Now, yeah, can't help but notice there are clearly some archaeologists down over there. So, obviously, we're going to go and have a chat with them. Though, arguably, yes, they're more likely to be, you know, paleontologists under the circumstances. So, my friends, what are we going to do here? And, oh... did you just say Babbage? Because if you need a package, I've literally already got it for you.
Have you ever seen a finer specimen of a llama before?
When you say llama, okay, interesting.
I'm telling you, this isn't the rock. We need to turn back.
This is the spot. Now keep your eyes peeled. The dead drop is at the foot of the alpaca, he said. And this is the alpaca.
Llama?
What was that?
It's a llama we're after, sir, not an alpaca. And this is neither.
Llama, alpaca, same thing.
Llama.
They aren't the same at all, sir. Believe it or not.
Enough! We've got company. Out with it then. Who are you?
Okay, while I appreciate the comedy alpaca llama dialogue, I've got the package, so you can just sort of have it. That's absolutely fine. Yes, any chance you're the survivors of the crash ship by the landing pad? Because you seem the sorts to crash, to be honest.
I'm the captain of that crashed vessel, to be perfectly accurate.
Why start now?
What was that, First Mate?
Just talking to myself again, sir.
We're on the hunt for a package. It's supposed to be at the foot of this handsome-looking alpaca-shaped rock.
Llama?
You know what? I could just give you the package. That's absolutely fine.
First Mate, let's say we put this awful business behind us with a round at the Sprat Shack. First one's on me.
Llama?
Here's my cut. I'd say you've earned it. And here's a little something extra for your time.
Okay, well that was certainly a nice and easy mission. Love it. Though I'm going to be honest, I can't help but be incredibly disappointed that, you know, there isn't some form of quest pertaining to the massive fossil, but what can you do, eh? Right, I think we're going back in this direction to find the chem building. Oh yeah, this looks right, though, at the lower levels, there is now goo on the ground, so watch out for goo, and also watch out for, primals! Yeah, we kind of figured you guys might be showing up sooner rather than later. Now, any chance you could... Oh, bloody hell! Right, how about we cripple the legs? Yes, cripple the legs, and then start running backwards. Like, really fast. What have I actually got right now? And... okay, the one time my freezy gun might have been useful. Go over to Captain Bernie. Captain Bernie's brilliant, and screw you! Stop getting out of the way, that's cheating. There we go, that can just one-shot him. Yep, primal miasma, and now somebody just kick him. Lovely. Well, I just charge up another shot, and that should be you pretty much done. And then, oh, Felix is looking a bit on the dead side. Is he dead now? Okay, you're looking not spectacular, but now you guys are just going to get stuck. And, oh, blimey, heck. Okay, that wasn't nothing. Watch out for them. They're tossing stuff at me. And everybody nice and dead? Good, everybody nice and dead. So they're not just primals, they're primals that have gone a bit, acidy. Gotcha. Also, I keep forgetting to heal up. Okay, Felix, please don't heal up for a second. Just want to test this thing out. So, zappy, zappy, zap. Oh, I flippin' love that. That's pretty good. Now, the front door's over there, but I can never resist going to have a look see for... Can I step on this, by the way? Can never resist going and investigating a... Okay, don't step in the stuff if it burns, please. Is this a back door? by any chance? Because I think it just might be. No, never mind. It's just acid. I'm just setting myself on acid. Though there is... Okay, there is a tape here, which is interesting.
Chem lab. This place stinks like the wrong end of a primal. And I think I'm close to figuring out why. Something's off with this place. Those ain't normal primals. Thought I was onto something before. Now I'm sure of it. I got a theory to test at that Marauder camp.
Okay, the Marauder camp, that's where we found his body, so we went there first. And that's where he ended up dead, having tested, yeah, something to do with a dog. A dog which unfortunately ended up eating him, by the sounds of it, so that's kind of unfortunate. So, alright, front door, here we go. And when I say front door, here we go, sealed. Okay, never mind, need a different door. Anyone know where another door is? Oh, John, you were supposed to play the voice. That was the whole point. Alright, now that's better. Okay, so we're now expecting monkeys. Lots of monkeys. Oh?
I've switched on the laboratory's security system. I trust the mechanicals will sort you out.
Honestly, I wouldn't rate their chances. I've got a special electro sniper rifle that's very, very good. Still, they can do whatever they want because I have got myself, yes, the ability to just turn off the robots. Good. Good. So, just be ready for trouble. There might be a few robots before we get to where we need to go. Security door, override authorization. Right, I'm guessing the security door is my first port of call. Question is, can I take out some of these guys, you know, without causing a general alert? Well, my stealth is nice and high, so let's just, you know, see if we can sneak along here without much in the way of trouble. When I say you're kind of walking straight at me. I don't know how good they are at seeing straight through, you know, barriers or whatnot, but if you just like to, you know, walk away in that direction, yeah, just in a second, turn and go over there. There we go. Now we can just sneak around the back of you. No trouble whatsoever. Then we'll just cut through here, staying inside rather than outside, and we are just going to, you know, turn off security, no trouble. As soon as we've got security deactivated, then we can come back and loot. Alright, first things first is, let's see if we can do this without actually causing any, you know, trouble. So, where's the robot? I don't know, but I can't see him right now, so I'm sure everything's a-okay. And then we just go through here. And if we're very, very lucky indeed, yep, just crouch up to that. Security office. Flipping boom. Didn't have to take out a single robot. Turns out I am a genius. I mean, there is still the slight issue of certain... Oh, bloody hell. Okay, there's mines. There's mines here. Okay, so just jump. Please don't walk straight through it. Please don't. My goodness, they actually did. They actually jumped. I'm genuinely somewhat... Something's about to explode. That's fine. I just missed one on the walls. It's okay. Okay, meanwhile on the terminal. So, auto-mechanical hostility protocol disabled. Does that mean that... Are they now chill? Because I think I was just seeing... Oh, blimey. I thought I was still seeing... Yeah, I'm still seeing red on the compass. Are you guys chill now? Because I'm a little concerned that you're not looking that chill. Hi! Are me and you friends? Hello. Yes, hello. Oh, good, we're friends. Excellent. So, okay. That override worked really, really nicely. Don't need to bother killing any of you guys. Job is flipping done. And now we get ourselves... Oh.
You survived. You're remarkably intent on scuttling my every plan to end you. How inconsiderate. Especially after I've gone to so much effort to see Gorgon rest in peace. Why do you insist on waking it up?
But Gorgon's been a ruin for years and years. You think they've been here the whole time?
But Project Gorgon's dead, right? It's shut down for good. There's no way anybody could get this place running again.
They could if they wanted to, Phoenix, but hopefully they do not. But for the time being, let's get what we need. Number one, yeah, let's get the flipping lockdown lifted. But until we do the second lockdown lift, we're not getting in regardless. Ah, but here's interesting. It would appear that at one point, Jasper actually cared. So, yeah, he detected that the current formula was causing alarming outcomes, even by Spacer's choice standards. So they were doing autopsies to try and figure out what the heck was going on. And now we see partly what a Marauder is. So this was supposed to mean, yeah, you didn't need to sleep. You could just use Adrenatime, then you could keep working. But as a result of exposure to it, they couldn't ever sleep again. They just stayed awake and couldn't tell the difference between hallucinations and reality. So Marauders, they don't even know what's going on anymore. Ah, but here's interesting. At the back of his room, 150 lockpick or his storage key, which is distinct from the key we've already found, but also a log.
Night falls on Gorgon, though I suppose it's always dark here in the void. The lab is empty, and I am at last alone. I'm preoccupied with thoughts of the single-celled xenocytes that make their home here on this rock. These primordial creatures persist despite the hostility of their surroundings. No, they require adversity to thrive. Perhaps that's why our bodies react to theirs. There is a harmony in us. The law didn't craft us for the void, yet
It'd be a relief to see the stars again. This cave's making me all jumpy.
Parvati, you're interrupting an audio log.
We live. Against all odds, we live. But for how long?
Alright, so she was getting a bit philosophical out in the cold and the dark. Right, let's just make sure we haven't missed anything before we move onwards. Given, you know, we did just sneak past a whole lot of stuff. Nothing too much, one extra room marked as the main lab, but as far as I can tell, nothing much in here with the exception of, yes, one of those logs for, this is the journalist, right?
Roscoe, it's Georgie. If you're hearing this, you must still be holed up at the Sprat Shack. And you're not gonna like this one bit. I was trying to steal our recordings when things went crazy. I know. Like I said, sorry. And I'm gonna be in a heap of trouble if I don't get them, so if you want to save my bacon, you need to do it for me. I need the 3 interviews we did with Ambrose, this one here, plus another recording of my own. I left that last one with a guy who owed me a favor at the garbage processing office in the chemical waste ravine. I'll leave an automech near Stellar Freighting. It'll want all 5 recordings, plus a passphrase. Glacial Age. Oh, and don't listen to my log, all right? Just stay safe and keep your head down.
Alright, so he's not just doing it for himself, there's someone else. He never mentioned a Georgie before. Okay, I think I've seen everything in the actual lab itself, but yeah, there's a cave system attached under here. So, okay, we got ourselves the caves where the primals presumably live, just down off the main area. Now what do we have here? Okay, fair few primals actually. Are you all standing close enough to that? I imagine you are. I think that's fine. You guys are all absolutely A-okay. Right, and oh dear, there's quite a few of them actually, all next to each other. Right, get in there and just start causing some trouble. Knocking them down, all that good stuff. And they're all going to be standing very close to... Okay, so they're all dead at this point. That's unfortunate. This is all fine. I'm sure it's all 100% okay. Would you like to maybe do something to... Okay, you're... Uh-oh. I'm not sure why you're frozen, but you froze there for a second, so that's bloody convenient. Parvati, just distract him for a second while I get a couple of headshots in. Blind, maim, then completely miss. Is he already dead? No, I think he's just stunned. Maybe we just keep attacking him for the time being. Now he's dead. Good. Alright, just keep on keeping on. Deeper and deeper and... wait, why am I going this way again? Oh, I'm going after something else by the looksy of it. Because, yes, now I know there's an extra one. So, alright. Let's go find this, which is apparently deep inside this ravine. And you guys are chill, right? You're part of the generic chill group. Oh, no, hang on. That's just the door. No, that's just the door. That's absolutely fine. So that's not an issue in the slightest. That was just an alternative way to get through. So if you'd rather fight primals, you can. Got it. Oh, and here's a surprise. We're down over here. I didn't realise we were going to be down over here, but we're down over here. So, okay. I'm guessing this is close by to, you know, the final big building and whatnot. But... we may as well visit it while we're here. We do have to pick up, you know, a couple of recordings. Looks like following the bridges is going to be the best way to get to them for the time being. There's definitely one over there. So, loopy round here and check before we attack. Alright, so just open fire and then maybe just deal with you, actually. Never mind. Okay, run. Everyone protect me. I'm more important than you. Right, drop kick him. Good, good, good. Then go, 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 go. And then somebody else, like, hit him with a big hammer. Right, think they went down. So did everybody else, but it's fine. They can make clouds of acid. That's not fun. Right, just maybe watch out for that for a second. And then, right, guys. Back up to full strength. I should really use this in combat, by the way. But then, maybe I shouldn't, because, like... is there ever going to be a scenario where the most productive use of my time is going to be healing these guys versus just doing huge amounts of damage while they function as roadblocks? Because I feel like roadblocking is really the thing they're best at. Still, over the bridge, trash. So, right, that is... yeah, that's one of the tapes here. So one of the extra tapes that I think was just mentioned, like Georgie's tape, right? So... okay, fair enough. Trash compactor or whatever it is. And when I say trash compactor, this is not a dungeon, it's just a room.
Tell me about the production of adrenatime, Dr. Ambrose. I hear Compound X is a unique challenge to work with.
It's temperamental. It must be refined under tightly controlled circumstances at tremendously low temperatures.
Do you compound it with anything else? Tell me more about your refining process. Our audience is conversant in the sciences, very detail-oriented, so don't be afraid to get technical.
Last time I met you, you spoke like a groundbreaker builder sprat. Why the sudden airs, and such specific questions? Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy?
Pardon me.
Okay, now that's sounding like Olivia was not exactly, you know, not on board. Sounds like she was actually wanting to root out the spies, and also... book here. Nope, that's just a garbage log. Got it. Yep, more people slowly losing it. First he got his jollies out of tossing animals into the compactor. Then he started thinking about, you know, what if I toss myself in? So, okay, that's fun. That's very cheerful right there. Let's move on, shall we? And one more thing. We need to find, yes, the last code word over here somewhere. Looks like we'll need to get down to access that. Then again, maybe not. I think we might just be able to loop straight around here. So, yeah, might be able to finally get into that secret room we've been waiting on. Right, take a left round here. Just follow the bridge straight round. And actually, we should be golden. When I say golden, I am hearing some slight hissing.
We're really gonna go digging around in a waste processing ravine? Yeah, of course we are.
Honestly, there's been very little digging. It's just been sitting in highly convenient locations. So, you know, chill out for a second. And, by any chance, that's the wrong button, John. enter. Yes, so I actually guessed the password, because why do Obsidian think 4 people passwords that form a coherent sentence are secure? They're not. You could easily guess from like 2 of the passwords. 3, anyone could. 2, quite possible. And still nothing specific in the notes, but mention of propellant. So, okay. They're trying to blast something into space, but what was it? Well, luckily, we don't have to wait any longer to find out, because I've actually got the incredibly easy password. Just fast travel back to OCI, it's just around the corner from the upper entrance. Let's see what you guys were hiding. Uh-oh, there's also a quiz about Archibald Excelsior. I wasn't paying enough attention to the actual comics. Oh dear. Luckily, you get to do it over and over again. So, I sort of brute forced that one, so...
This has to be the place. I know a fan club when I see one.
Oh, you massive nerd, Phoenix. Right, so... Okay. We are here, and they just watch TV, but they've also got the pet. And the pet is, as it turns out, so... a special science weapon. So, what do we have here? Pest extermination tool. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I was hoping for, like, a rocket. But it's not a rocket, it's just, you know, a stick that makes things go plasma. Okay, Phoenix, I've decided you may have that. Congratulations. Because, yes, you do occasionally get, you know, caught up in close combat. I'm a little underwhelmed, but then I suppose if I was a melee character, maybe that would be very exciting. Though this does raise the issue, what were they actually, like, you know, seeing? What was it they spotted in the sky? Was it anything? Are there no notes explaining... I'm not sure what it was they actually saw in that case. They saw something, presumably. Right, in that case, I believe just one more place to go. So, yeah, here we go. We can finally get into human resources. Here we flipping go. Door open. Let's do this. And unfortunately on this occasion, yeah, we weren't able to talk her into any additional help. So we don't have any, like, you know, special magic passcodes or anything of that nature. So take things easy, because you can die very, very fast. Alright, this place has been kinda trashed.
Oh my law. What is that smell?
It would appear to be a sewer.
Not to breathe in.
Everything's under control, just be ready. Because this is, yeah, this should be Marauder Central. Right here, this is where the human trials were held.
Welcome to Human Inquiry Monitoring, the Spacer's Choice Facility.
Oh yes, I'm going through the process, aren't I? Good. Good. And there's a savage test subject. How many are we looking at? Let's take you out, nice and fast, please. They're up. Yep, there's more. There's more yet. Just get over there. Kick him, please. Thank you. Then you can start hitting him with a big stick. Can you use your stick, please? Yeah, look at that big old stick. Love that. And then take you down. Okay, so your stick's doing pretty well there. Do a bit more damage. Knock you back. And down you go. Right. So, yeah, send in Phoenix, and he actually starts whacking with his lovely melee stick. Love it. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, they showed them... propaganda films of some description. That was part 1 of the orientation. And then employer rights and oh yes, of course, because you know they were just property. And then I thought that was a key card, but no, that wasn't a key card at all. Now the final phonograph is over there, but it looks like yes, we'll be looping round on ourselves. So don't need to worry about that just yet. That is still some way off. Set this as the active quest for now. Just be ready. So yeah, we're taking on humans at this point. So volunteer quarters. Yeah, they were here for the long run, weren't they? They were being held here against their... Well, everyone's really against their will constantly in this universe, but you know, you vaguely know what I mean. I feel like they were more so than other people. Just keep your eyes open. Plenty of propaganda. Plenty of marketing jingles as well. So here we go. They were injected with adrenotime. Then they were tested. Now, we have heard these people were from, you know, Tartarus. Yet, there's also talk that they were volunteers, so maybe it changed over time. And what do we have here? Zoom in, take you out, and shut her down. Don't get spotted. Alright, nice and calm. Let's take out a few of them before, you know, trouble kicks off here. In a moment, you're going to get bored. Then we'll just pop out. And we'll pop you in the head. And down you go. And now we just close things off. And yeah, as long as they don't spot you before they go back to neutral, you can just keep picking them off one by one. Makes things nice and... Never mind, you just found a corpse. So, anytime you're ready. Okay, now I imagine we're going into murder mode. How about we just knock you down at this point? I feel like we're fine. Oh, that's a robot, actually. Right, just kick him and then start hitting him with, you know, your things. I'm going to focus on the robot because I've got the electro gun. So just take you out and bad time to run out of everything, actually. Right, you just go sword to sword with him. I'll try and take out the bloody... Hold still, you robot bastard. Oh, that's a Healy bot. That's what's going on here. Okay, would someone like to hit him with a hammer, by the way? Right. Okay, so they've now got heal bots too. Got it. Are you dead yet, by the way? Are you... Never mind, you're not dead. Right, we'll just keep putting bullets in him. He'll die eventually. So yeah, they set up mock officers to test how well they were doing. So test chamber 1 is just... Yeah, it's just an office. Presumably they were supposed to do typical office things, like typing on a computer... And, like, opening filing cabinets. I used to work in an office for many years. You might not think so based on my description of an office, but that is broadly how they go, yes. Right, so that's test chamber 1, functioning in, you know, an office environment. But, hang on. Rather than moving straight on here, can't do that. Any chance we can do here? I'm guessing if I was able to talk her around, I'd have some form of special password for this room to get into the backstage area, which could save me a heap of trouble. So, room number 2. Well, first things first, take out the robots, because I don't want these people being healed up after they're being wounded. Here we go. Just take you out, and excuse me, no you don't. Right, we'll take you out too. Now, we need you to go... Okay, so exactly the thing I said we shouldn't do, I just did. But on the plus side, we've now taken out the robot. So, you're now going to be in a fair whack of trouble. Now just keep hitting him with everything. There we flipping go. Hammers and things, oh my. And now we are... Okay, you've got a big-ass gun. Got it. What we need to do now is... Yes, a big splash attack. Charged up. Boom! And that should do some good work. And then... Here's the thing. Oh, there's a crowd of them over there. Yes, good. Good, good, good. And yeah, you just run at me. Good luck with that. And is that one of them too? No, that's Parvati. We don't need to shoot Parvati. That's fine. I'm telling you, using your companions as speed bumps. That's the way to play it. Just, you know, send in Phoenix with a flying kick. They gather around him. You hit them with a great big splash attack. Job is done.
This place is near identical to the Edgewater cannery. What the hell?
And yes, indeed. Obviously, the canneries were probably just built to, you know, a standard design. So, then again, it might be the Edgewater cannery. Because, of course, there were Marauders on Edgewater. So, there was Adrena time, too. We know all that's a fact. So, Parvati, I hate to say it, but in case you hadn't figured it out yet, the Marauders on Edgewater were your friends. You know, they just, lost it a bit. So, anything good up here, by the way? Not as far as I could see. So just straight through. Keep on keeping on. And next up... Ooh. Well, this one's a bit weird. What is this? And just take you out. Oh, blimey, that's a needlessly violent way to go. Right, you're coming in this direction, aren't you? So just wait for him to appear around the corner. And boop. Never mind, completely missed. And then we just need to go over to something. And then we just need to blind you. And then, you know, I'm just going to keep going for the headshot. Because I actually get, you know, some stuff back when I take the headshot. So that's, please stop shooting me. Take out my friends instead. Just, somebody kick him in the back. Thank you. Love it. Flippin' love it. So now you can just keep him busy. Oh, blimey, you're You're a bit on the tough side, aren't you? Uh-oh. Right, I need you to go down before you, like, heal up your friends, actually. Like getting a reload inside, definitely not that. That's helpful. And take you down. Right, so that works. And then one more over there. Big hammer blow before you actually get knocked out, actually. And then you can... No! Bloody hell, it's more drug drones. How many more of them do we have now? Go! Take out the drug drones. And... Okay, my friends are down. But we should be A-okay. When I say we should be A-okay. There's an execute. That did something at least. That's nice. Right. Get myself a bit of healing going on. Wait for them to pop back this way. You've got another bloody healing drone, don't you? You absolute dick. No, never mind. That was my friends being healed. Well, that's good too. And good job. Really good job there, Phoenix. Take out the legs, actually. Or just someone... Would someone like to... Never mind. I got him. He's fine. Right. Parvati's down again. Okay, they're getting a bit on the nasty side at this point. No. No, you don't. Bye. And bye. And head goes boom. Right. This is quite a lot all of a sudden. These guys are tough. Though, what environment are you trying to simulate here? I mean, combat environment, sure, but like, wooden palisades. When are you going to be going up against wooden palisades? Nobody is using wooden palisades. And bear in mind, we're on an asteroid, so wood's not easy to come by. Like, this would be like one of the harder materials to come by, because there's no cocking trees. So... Okay, this is very peculiar. Oh, sorry, there was one more we hadn't got yet, so I guess we'll just pop him in the head a few times. Also, this gun's massively in need of a tune-up. Oh, no wonder it was doing low damage. I love this gun, but I keep forgetting it needs to be, you know, maintained. So, slight issue there. Also, we're getting close by to the other thing. How are we doing in terms of... Oh, it's right there. Well, that's bloody convenient timing. So, last one.
I don't believe we've discussed side effects, Dr. Ambrose.
The drug's not ready for release yet. The side effects are immaterial.
So it's dangerous. Perhaps it results in some thrilling mutations. Forearms, maybe? Or a second head?
Try delusion, paranoia, gastric bleeds, violence, and fatal insomnia. Shall I enumerate every way our volunteers have died? Suicide by automech, suicide by hanging, starvation.
Cut the recording, Georgie.
You sure, boss? I just put on a new cylinder.
Stroke, spontaneous combustion, internal exsanguination.
Just turn it off.
Okay. So Olivia was spilling the goods, and Roscoe didn't want to hear it. What's going on there, Roscoe? Why did you not want to know, you know, the truth? Or maybe he was scared of what knowing the truth might, you know, represent. For him, it was more trouble than it was worth. Ah, and here we go. On the terminal, we can start seeing what's going on here. So, 5 stages. 1, data entry. 2, physical exertion mild, so working in a factory. Physical exertion strenuous is like an obstacle course. Then 4 is social exclusion. 5 is sanctioned violence. So, okay. That's interesting, because we haven't got to 4 or 5 yet. So phase 1, they're given pointless exercises, then what they do is shredded in front of them to see how long till they point out this is pointless. Several of them didn't at all. Phase 2, plenty of people kept exercising beyond the ability of the assistant to, you know, keep giving them instructions. So presumably, yeah, they were working pretty hard. Phase 3, some people started getting aggressive. Right, but they were remaining, you know, willing to follow instructions. Social exclusion, meanwhile, they all have to pick someone to be kicked out. Some of them aren't responsive, some of them don't want to do it, some of them start ganging up on F, who isn't playing ball. So I'm guessing, yes, F, therefore, was got rid of. But G got violent and was executed, so, yeah, they're being whittled down very fast. And finally, they're told to fire at a target. They think it's alive, but actually it's just a mannequin. So, plenty of them did it. Alright. Some of them refused and tried to fire on the observation deck, but were executed. Some of them fired at other subjects. Okay, so 2 of them complied. Right, keep on keeping on. Good, 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 good. Morgue, corpses, everything's lovely. And then finally, oh, yes, trash. So I'm guessing that's where bodies go, down the trash chute. Good, 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 good. Everything's lovely. Though, I tell you what, that's not terrible. I mean, the armor's pretty bad, but movement speed up, status effect duration. If you were a melee character, that would actually be pretty good. Right, down we go into the trash pit, where presumably bodies are what? Burnt or something? Yep, somehow dealt with. Maybe fertilizer. And yeah, I'm feeling bad about bringing Parvati along on this. I feel like she's, you know, a bit of a sensitive soul for this business. And some of them were starting to take bets on who was going to make it versus who was going to be, you know, eliminated during the elimination round. So, fortunately, some people just weren't willing to play ball with that and didn't want to play anymore. Oh, it's not even... Oh, they're being cubed. That's a cube person. He was turned into a cube, and then they were put into a stack of cube people. Okay, that's pretty dark. That's pretty dark right there. Even by Obsidian standards, that's fairly on the dark side, actually, yes. Still, on the plus side, we've made it past the cube room, and presumably made it to the admin office. So now we just need to find a way through here, and, you know, do the override, though this feels like a trap to me. I'm getting... Oh, yeah, that's going to be Mysterious Voice Room. Got it.
Did you enjoy the show?
Thought so.
I didn't. You should have left Gorgon in its grave, where it belongs. Now I'm afraid I have to find a more permanent way to put you down. It's a good thing, then, that I finally figured out what you're after. I'll see you soon, little weasel.
This is sick. I can't bear it any longer.
Are we being stalked? Is that what's going on? Because I don't mind having secret admirers and all, but this is getting a little creepy.
Yes, this person has been following us, Phoenix. It's been very obvious, so shock and awe doesn't seem that good. We'll be leaving that as it is. Okay, everything's fine. Let's just, you know, turn on the thing. Beautiful. And now, the building is open. So, it seems like Lawrence Goodfellow was the one, you know, pushing for results. He was trying to get Marion to get something that worked, but she knew, even though there was a euphoric response at first, it was long-term catastrophic. And then she tried to sabotage the project internally, making it look as bad as she could. So, we've got what we wanted, but just be ready, because now we've kind of been put on notice that bad things are about to happen, and worryingly there's a door here that's refusing to open, which worries me a lot. Alright, just be ready for trouble. Alright, something bad is about to happen. Something very bad is about to happen. Alright, just have a look-see round. Well, the mysterious voice hasn't appeared yet, which is quite frankly surprising. Okay, priority number 1 though, let's go and speak to Roscoe. Get the full story from him, because now we know he knew. Or rather, he had someone who was literally singing to him all the details, and he didn't want to hear it. Step 1, repair sniper rifle, so it's now doing its job again. Roscoe, we need to chat about you, Georgia, and all the rest of it.
Did you manage to find those recordings?
I did, but they don't actually, you know, put you in the best light.
Well, I'll be damned. Now I can finally get off this rock and go home. I know it's not much, but take the last of my bits. You've earned every single one, friend.
Oh, okay. Hang on. We were supposed to... Right, there was an automech we were supposed to potentially do something with. And, okay, Persuade 90 gets me some more stuff. But no, I want to know what's going on here. So, Georgie and Olivia, yes.
She couldn't have been. We were together all the time. Except, oh shit. my weekly calls with headquarters. What could she even want to ask Olivia Ambrose about? Doesn't make sense.
And yeah, she was getting into the details, the science, but really it seemed like she knew more than she was letting on.
Good fucking law. Headquarters would kill me if they knew. Right after they killed her. Hell, being stuck here might have been the only thing keeping me alive.
And here we go. Thanks to perception, what was going on with you and Georgie?
No, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it seemed like there could be, when we were servicing the phonographs, or sharing a beer, but who'd be interested in some forgotten old bastard like me?
And oh my goodness, I can charm him, if that's what I want, so... No, that's fine, and it takes all kinds. Then again, let's flirt with him to get him to open up if we can.
Ha, sure. Nice of you to say. Sorry. Not much in the mood for a witty repartee, what with the world-shattering revelations and all. Any other horrible truths you want to reveal to me? Or can I get back to my drinking?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm still, you know, a little bit suspicious that you might have been something to do with stealing the quarterly report, secretly a spy or something, but apparently, we can't ask any further.
Listen, I appreciate you telling me what happened with those recordings, but I need some time to think. Got a lot to process.
Alright, fair enough. You just go and have a drink then, Roscoe.
Yeah, yeah. See you around.
I'm still not sure what happened with, you know, the quarterly. Because no one's been mentioning the missing quarterly for some time. So, what was the deal with that? Well, I guess there's only one place we're getting answers from now, and that is, yes indeed, confronting whoever the mysterious voice is. And when I say whoever, you know, Olivia. Well, okay, maybe plot twist, it could actually be, you know, Olivia's daughter, but in which case, why invite me at all if she didn't want me to it's gotta be Olivia. Surely it's Olivia. Here we go. Last building we haven't been to before, down at the bottom of the valley, close by to Cam. We have got ourselves, yeah, presumably, the last place to get some answers, and I saw someone there. I saw someone there a second ago, but now they're just sort of not. So that's nice. And we have got ourselves a robot, but a named robot, which is generally a good sign. So, hello there, Pam. Can me and you be like, you know, friends?
Welcome to the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufactory Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve the management of legacy operations analytics. However, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury to other managers of this facility, this unit is now the acting manager of the following departments: Reception, Human Resources, Accounting, Technical Support, Manufacturing, Distribution, Security. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. Answers not guaranteed.
Alright, Pam. So I might be able to get you on side, though. What's Legacy Operations? I don't remember anyone mentioning that.
According to this facility's records, the Legacy Operations Analytics Department is located on Sublevel Floor 1. Its functions include warm bodies and redacted. Access to that department is currently denied due to a lockdown in the sublevel stairwell.
Okay, so it only existed to meet some minimum personnel requirement. Possibly, anyway.
We value each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family, so be proud. On average, you contribute positively to a minimum of 1.44 important spreadsheets per quarter. That was one of Pam's patented pep talks designed to efficiently eliminate any negative feelings that are getting in the way of your work. After all, Pam's purpose is to answer one question. How can I increase your productivity today?
Okay, so, yes, couldn't help but notice corpses all over the ground, actually.
Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit comes equipped with the latest Spacer's Choice weaponry. When PAM's emergency combat protocols are activated, your investments are sure to be protected. Warning: Due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when Pam's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%.
Okay, so I could change you over to being a combat bot if I wanted to, assuming I could do either the override or a recharge. So let's try override first, so I don't have hacking, so probably not.
Pam is fully customizable to fit your preferred management style. With the correct override codes, you can alter any of Pam's behaviors at will. Some limitations apply. Spacer's Choice does not accept legal responsibility for any injuries or traumas sustained after altering Pam's behaviors. See manual for details.
Okay, so need an actual code, can't just hack it. How about recharging you so you've got more power?
Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With Pam, you'll never have to. Just pop in a Firefly brand industrial strength battery, and Pam's ready to go. Out of batteries and need productivity now? No problem. Just hook Pam's power source up to another automechanical, and Pam will get your employees back in line in no time.
Gosh darn it, if I'd actually brought along Sam, she might have been able to be powered up immediately, so... Okay, need battery or code? Okay, nothing much from her, but she does give me a layout of the facility at least.
The Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufactory Center is where Spacer's Choice's newest product is being created. Get a leg up on the competition with Adrenatime. You are now in the lobby. The floors above you are the offices, the manufactory, and the Adrenatime Synthesizer. The floors below you are the sublevels and the synthesizer reactor. How can I increase your productivity today?
Okay, not sure where to start, but yeah, without power or the codes, not much we can do in terms of getting Pam on side. So she's just going to be chilling out here, though if we could get her on side, that'd be great. And also there's going to be other trouble here, got it. Probably robots, though. So that shouldn't be too bad. Okay, give me a map here. So yeah, this area is not so big, and also... that's interesting. The game said there was a sub-level, but there's no sub-level. So that's of interest. Ah, the sub-level's a different thing. So a couple of side rooms, then just stairs up and down. So each floor is actually fairly on the small side, and the fifth floor is basically non-existent. Okay, just check the side rooms quickly. That's your Skyrim door. Got it. Ah, service elevator. Fine. Definitely found the Skyrim door. Good, good, good. Ah, but terminal here. Pam's old battery. Fife probably swiped it and put it in the facilities office like a trophy. So, since your desk in the lobby isn't too far from facilities, I was hoping you might have spotted him on his way in or something. So, okay. Need to find facilities. That's where the battery is. Here we go. Lower levels. This here is, however, sealed, so we can't get down there yet. Nothing we can do yet. All of the elevators sealed as well. I've been locked out. So, okay. Only one way to go, and that is up. So, alright. Stairs tis, and... no trouble yet, but... watch out. There's going to be something bad around here, obviously. Now, can I just keep going up if I want to, or... okay, I can. Stairs take me to 2 and 3. So, alright, let's start with... never mind. 2 doesn't open. More doors that aren't operating. Alright, try 3. This is literally the only place I'm allowed at the moment. So, HR, accounting, restrooms, etc. Tech support. I need facilities, and I need to get down to level 2. I need to start opening this building up a bit. And it's not just robots, we've got Marauders in here. Okay, so be ready. It's going to be a blend of things, and another door that is barred. Alright, there's... yeah, not much we can do. We're just going through the route the game wants me to for now. I've not seen any other way round, so... okay. I'm seeing one thing around here. Just the one. Be ready to... never mind. 2. 2 is fine as well. 2's great. Here we go. We got a crack shot right there. So, I think we've got a total of 4. Let's just take a shot at you. That's you dead. Right there. And then as soon as we get a good shot, you are not quite dead. So let's just finish you off. And then you over there. Kick that berserker. Just get on top of him, if you'd be so kind. And then we can just take some... Oh, blimey. Okay, I might be in a bit of trouble here. Because I've just slightly isolated myself. And now I'm being charged by the ridiculously fast chargy lads. I'm going to shrink them. Nope, no, you don't. Bye. Now you're tiny, you stupid bastard. I always forget I've got the tiny gun, but I enjoy the tiny gun. So now you're tiny and also taking a load of damage, because my science is amazing. So I'm very good at shrinking my enemies. So that's great fun. By the way, you're tiny now, so woobly whoop and woobly dead. Good. I should use this gun more often. It's actually very powerful. Okay, so this is just like office space or something. HR and accounting. Oh, blimey, 150. Okay, I can take some shortcuts, but seriously, you need to mega invest in lockpick to make it happen. So, let's just keep on keeping on, see what happens. But we're pretty much going in a straight line for the minutes. And yeah, there's another room right here. This is robots and whatnot. Can get through here, though. 100 will get me into this room. This room's just a cupboard. Marvellous. Come on, the Outer Worlds. I'd expect this from Fallout 4, but not from you. From you, I would expect, you know, a locked 100 room to actually be useful in a meaningful way, more than just, here's a cupboard. Right, let's just make sure we have got the robot down, because the robot must be taken out as a priority. And then, headshot for you. And just one more over there. Headshot for you. And if we can, I see... Come on. Just get one more. Darn it! Well, just kick him in the face then. Alright, just toss all the abilities at you. You can just go down in a moment. Lovely. Now just start shooting him. That's great. Pushing on here. Pushing on. One Colossus can be pretty much killed. One headshot. And then one blind. And then over to one Marauder Berserker who hasn't even got up yet. And job done. Okay, as long as there's not like more than 4 of them in a room, we pretty much can murder them before they even get up off their feet, which is pretty darn good. Just go and kick him. There we go. That's the answer to snipers. A teleporting football friend. Now this claims to take me up to higher levels, but I don't want to get up to 4. I need to get down to 2. We haven't done 2 yet. Still, we're starting to open up the building now. So yeah, now we can loop round 3 pretty easily, but once again, nothing here. So, okay. We still haven't found Pam. Olivia's journal is still further up, so... I don't see another way to go.
On your step, boss.
Everything's fine, Phoenix. Don't you worry. Right, through we go. Now, what's going on here? And that's Olivia's journal right there. Pam down in that direction. I see more trouble. Just check the map here. Now we're up at 4, so... okay. We've done 3 over there. Hang on, no, this is 3. Hang on, what was... Wait, what? What? That's... What happened to the... There was a missing level. There was 100% a missing level. I'm not mad. Well, we're at 3 now anyway, so... let's see if we can just, you know, get around in any way. No, all of that is locked down hard. So, we're just murdering a lot of folks right now. And, boom... Yeah, I've repaired up my sniper rifle, so everything's in very good shape. Now we can just take, you know, a few shots before they realise what the flip is going on. We're getting very close to the journal here. And I'm guessing Olivia wants to, you know, protect her own journal. So you, my friend, can just go, ooh, you've got a fancy thing, don't ya? Lardy flippin' da. Then you've burst. Okay, bit late for you, drug robot. And, uh-oh, no! Somebody kick the guy before he gets on top of me, because seriously, they can just run for flipping days. Somebody else, shoot that guy. I need a bit of healing. By the way, everything is fine. And you just get over there. Yeah, they're now right to the front. You seem to have been badly hit, and now I can't... Oh, never mind, you're not dead yet. So just keep putting some fire on him before he gets up again. Lovely. And, wow, you took a bit of a pounding, didn't ya? Oh, he's got a flipping heal bot. No, take out the damn heal bot before he causes more trouble. And just execute heal bot. Heal bot is executed. Right, no more healing for you, please. Only I may heal. And occasionally my friends if I point the heal gun at them. Oh, that's a thing I can do! Phoenix, I've got you. I'm going to hit you with the heal gun. It's... Okay, never mind. Don't bother. Don't bother with that, actually. That's completely worthless. You can't out DPS the enemies on the higher difficulties. So, you can just go down, actually. There's a few more over. Ow! There's a few more yet. Still, they're back up on their feet for now, which is good. I'm going to loop around, try and get a shot at the side. But this doesn't seem to be... There's another bloody heal bot. Okay, I'm starting to be... Ow! Stop being a dick. Okay? I am not appreciating these I can run at the speed of cocking sound guys. Okay, I think we've got the last of them down. It was just a handful left. So, okay. Make sure we've explored the side rooms before we move on here. And make sure we know what's where. So, need to keep on keeping on that direction. But, yeah, check the side rooms. There might be more information yet before we get the confrontation. And, you know, reveal it was Olivia all along. Nothing much. You can sneak around the outside of those guys if you're actually lockpick 100. But, for the most part, looks to me like we're going, yeah, straight up to the next floor. Which is actually 4, not 5. So, sorry about that. My mistake. Though, we know there's a basement. A basement we haven't gone to yet. And there's reactors down there. And this, I believe, is... where it's made. Oh, this looks like a boss room. Then again, maybe not. It's just like, you know, a big circle-y loop that ultimately leads up to the 5th floor up there. Then the service elevator straight back down again. There's going to be another twist yet. There's going to be something in the basement. So, what's going on here precisely?
Is this the place? Looks like it.
Yeah, this is it. But... I'm a bit suspicious, because I know this isn't the top of the building. I know there's a 5th floor, so... what's the deal with the 5th floor? Unless this is a choice, of course. Either go up here to the top, or down to the bottom, depending on what I choose to do. Okay. Well, there's nothing too much going on here. We got some notes, though. Just a maintenance log. To be honest, so updated access code to synthesize a production routine, reported it back to Dr. Ambrose. Dr. Ambrose recorded the access code in her journal. Okay, so read the journal, get myself a code, I can start making decisions about what happened to this place. Like, should we hand it over to Minnie, or should we burn it the flip down? And burn the flip down is... very tempting. Like, they did turn people into cubes. Let's not forget the cube thing. Well, nothing much left to do here. Wow, I say that. There's the journal. But first, the terminal. No admin functions available, but I'm guessing there will be after the spooky voice speaks to me in a second. Once again, Lawrence Goodfellow comes across as the bad guy here. He wanted to rush something into production, and Olivia wanted more time. Meanwhile, she figured out people were trying to hide things from her, just how bad things were going under Marion's watch. Nothing else much there, partly because, yeah, it's the other side of messages we've already seen on other terminals. So, it's got prototype in the title, so I'm picking it up. Right, the journal. Uh-oh. Should have expected that, really.
That's enough. Gorgon is mine. Go now. And I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will sick every last lawless fucking mercenary in Halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
Starting to hope I get to meet this jerk. Just so I can give him a good kick in the shins.
Well, I thought about it, and I'm still gonna dropkick this coward the moment I get a chance.
Alright, door's locked down, but I did see other ways out. I'm guessing we're now walking into trouble, right? Though before we do anything, can we read the book? Well, it's not showing up as a log or as audio, so... okay. We just can't read the journal just yet, anyway. So we're getting out, though... I'm still very suspicious of this area up here. Like, why is this area here? Why can't I do anything with it? Like, I've got... well, I did have the code. Maybe we don't have the code. We might need to fight our way back up here in a second. Once we've, you know, been told what's going on. Because I expect we're walking into, you know, the twist right about now. Right, Skyrim door opens up and... what's the deal precisely? Why am I a bit suspicious? Oh. Never mind, that's just Pam. That's just Pam being Pam. Not a problem. Out we go. What was the basement for? I'm very suspicious of this whole building. Yeah, I've literally only got one thing I'm allowed to do. Go and speak to Minnie. So, okay. What was going on with the basement? Well, I guess we'll go and do that then. There's got to be a twist. Back to the ship. Ready to go.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Thought so.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
And, okay. We have got ourselves, this was never about the journal, a suspiciously easy persuade check. Got the journal, bigger than you led me to believe. Why are you interested in old terminals? That's a weirdly suspiciously low check, but we'll give it a go.
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Uh-oh. Is she about to be attacked, by any chance? Is the mansion about to be attacked?
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
Okay, so, I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was so obvious it wasn't going to be true, but never mind, they went for the obvious one, so, yes, you're the person who did all of this, of course.
Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire her, Wilhelmina. Well done. Mother, you're alive! And still on Gorgon?
Okay, so, yeah, should I just log off and, like, let you two just sort of catch up? And yes, we know she said she was dead, but we also know that was just on paper, so there's no point pursuing that. Yeah, I mean, she's been causing me trouble, but then again, let's just let this play out.
This is so you, Mother, inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time. Am I disrupting your vanity project, you empty-headed little twit?
Once again, just step back, let them fight it out.
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you. Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
I mean, you're not wrong, but, like, there's Marauders everywhere, on, like, every planet. I feel like the damage is, it's done, to be honest. And, yes, Minnie, did you want to revive Adrena time, you know, the whole time? Let's see if we can actually get a straight answer out of her.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrena time. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
And yes, indeed, it was very, very expensive. And also, everyone involved was, well, actually, okay, marketing was particularly evil, but, like, most people were fairly evil, yes.
Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
Okay, and why on earth would I actually, do that? Yes, can't help but notice, deranged killers, marauders everywhere, catastrophic levels of suffering, people turned into cubes.
Adrena time was a lie. Our drug will fulfill its broken promise for workers and employers across the colony. Mother wasn't equal to the task. Thankfully for us both, I'm not my mother.
Okay, let's, like, put aside the cube people for the moment. Even if you stopped cubing people, you're still talking about a drug that basically exists to allow employers to work their staff 24 hours a day without sleep, without rest. Like, that's still pretty damn monstrous. So, no, 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 absolutely not.
What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrenatime synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
Okay, this is a weird moral choice to put at the end of the game. Like, they're trying to present me with the moral choice of, do I think that a major corporation, like Spacer's Choice specifically, should have access to drugs that let them force their workers to work 24 hours a day? No! No, of course not. Even if you eliminate every single side effect, it's still monstrous. So, no. No, 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 no. Not happening. Screw it. Let's go over to Olivia, get her take, which hopefully is less insane.
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrenatime because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed. Now, my daughter wants to take up my mantle.
And yes, indeed, we 100% are going to be stopping her, because you are definitely the lesser of two evils here.
If she insists on holding the course, I agree. We must. My work has already destroyed countless lives. We can't let her do so again out of pride and sentiment.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town.
Okay, so, yes, actually, you're happy to bring back the nightmare drug so that you can get a bit more social. Never mind, yes, you could just go.
It's no laughing matter, Captain. What good can I do if I have no influence? How can I fix society if I can't even take out a loan? Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
No, just give them weekends and a day off occasionally, you No, go to Olivia, go to basement, blow up reactor. You know what, yes, we're calling her out. Drugs. Drugging people to be more productive. That's the best you can do.
It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
Okay, we're not even entertaining this as a notion. Just let me down to the basement. We're gonna go blow up that reactor. Okay, so, we've now got ourselves a choice. Restore power or activate the NDA protocol. So, obviously the NDA protocol, that thing. And weirdly, that doesn't involve going to the basement. We're going to the manor instead. So, possibly, we're going to have a showdown with Minnie herself and her robots. Oh, we'd be going to the basement if we were trying to fix up the Adrenatime situation. Got it. So, we're back at the mansion, but now it's like glowing red and evil, and also there's some really dramatic music, which is surprising, because there's actually not much here to defend the place. The butler's still there from earlier. Okay, so this is the final showdown, is it? You know what, I really appreciate the fact that Minnie has turned the lights to sinister red for the final confrontation. Good job there, very good job. Still, if she wants to defend herself with robots, I feel like that ain't gonna work out for her at all. I've got some good stuff when it comes to robots, so just step out over here. And then where is your... Never mind, we'll just execute. Lovely. Back into cover. And in a moment, where's the good stuff? Yeah, Robo Hammer. That wasn't the one I was telling you to go for there, but sure, why not? Drop kick that robot, please. This There's no people to heal with the robot, John. It's just a normal bot. So just be ready. And everyone is surprisingly okay for now. You're just a combat drone. Go for the engines over there. And I think we've got this. I feel like she can't stand up to us. And one. Boom! That was the good stuff right over there. There's a few more over in that direction. Just keep going for the lovely blue thing. That's a good shot right there. Job done. There's one more. There's another one right there. Are you not? Okay, for whatever reason, that one's just not doing anything. I think it was temporarily shut down, but it seems to be done now. Right, that was all you had, was it? Well, unfortunately, yes. Robot security. Bad call against the person who's, you know, got a electro sniper rifle. Now, is Minnie actually going to be here? No, she's naffed off down to somewhere else. So maybe you're in here. Okay, where's Minnie gone? I don't know where she is, to be honest. She's just not floating around. Well, we know what we're doing. Over here, terminal, shut the whole thing down. No, never mind. Don't shut the whole thing down. There's an elevator, apparently. Does anyone know where the elevator is? Sorry, there's more to this than I thought. Here we go. Secret elevator at the back of the dining room. Lovely. Yep, few more robots, but honestly, I'm not so... No, never mind. These are... Okay, there are test subjects down here. That's creepy as heck. Right, so we also want to be having... that's a drone. Okay, so there are still... Oh, sorry. Hi over there. Maybe give these guys, like, a bit of a booping down. Is there splash damage on that? There is splash damage on that. Well, that's just bloody convenient. Right, take out some of these lads. Any more, by the way? Yep, a few more. They're kind of just funneling in right now, which I'm fine with. And I see there's... Okay, there's one more. There's one... Just hold still for one... Bloody hell, just hold still. Right, well, they've sort of kind of, you know, put themselves into a firing line here. So this is all absolutely fine. Now we can just take out the turrets over there. You're done. And one more. Thank you for running into the room where I'm standing with a sniper rifle, by the way. Very useful. Okay, first wave taken care of here. Nothing too dramatic yet. Right, keep on pushing through here. There's more to be done yet. Hello over there, Mr. Combat Drone. Just take you down. Lovely sneak attacks, getting some extra damage in. Yeah, the robots, they're not the problem. It's only the people who might be a bit of an issue. Oh, now this looks like a final door.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done?
Thought so.
You should have listened to my advice.
And let's see if we can maybe talk Minnie round a bit.
There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrena time without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress.
Oh, that's a good villain speech right flipping there. So, yeah. What if you and your mother join forces to, you know, cure the Marauder situation, rather than potentially making it much worse?
You'll surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrena time, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
But a lot of folks are gonna suffer in the meantime. And you don't even know if it'll work.
The days of the old Adrena time are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction.
Okay, so. If they don't get a fix, yes, they'll cause even more trouble than they're doing right now.
Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess? Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrena time, then our family, and now my ambition.
Yeah, this is just personal for you, isn't it? And what do you mean not 100? I've got 100. Hang the flip on, I have Persuade 100. What are you on about? We're doing this right, damn it. Alright, I've put on the hat. We're doing this with the hat on. Sorry, I forgot that, yes, I had the new eyepiece that took 5 away from me. Right, this time, give her a chance. Alright, you might be able to work together on this.
She never gave me a chance. Forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one.
And what about you, ma'am? Don't you deserve a chance to fix your troubles with her? Don't you both deserve that?
Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat.
Yeah, we never did find out what actually happened there, by the way. Whether she was a clone or something else, given the notes at the beginning. But, sadly, I do not have Persuade 150, so we cannot sort this out peaceably. So, Electro Sniper Rifle it is, I suppose. Oh, never mind. I've got another chance here. So, Persuade 100, so, yeah, more people die. Or Science 100, it's a disaster. Go for the science, okay? Because we're talking about science right now.
Do you know why it was a disaster? Rushed production, cut corners, and a failure to communicate. Mother's mistakes, not mine. My drug will be the pride and joy of the Ambrose family. And if we pick up where Gorgon left off, then the human testing phase is well ahead of schedule.
Yeah, we're not having any of that, but still, once again, we can't do Persuade 150. So, I don't want to fight Minnie. Give me an alternative.
Farewell, Captain. If it wasn't already obvious, you're fired.
Alright, murder it is. You'd think she'd be a bit more, you know, reluctant to fight me under the circumstances, but okay, fine, whatever. Everything's fine. Let's just take out some turrets up there. These guys are hard to flipping see, by the way. Just hide in the door. Phoenix, don't. Phoenix, you just teleport. Did you just drop kick a flipping... Okay, fair enough. So you just drop kicked a turret, and now you're taking care of all of that. And I'm not reloaded right now. No. Get myself some health, and then, excuse me, right flipping there. You seem to be down at this point. More healing, please. More healing. I'm just gonna hide in. Oh, there's more over here. Never mind. Just anyone ready for a... Yep, you're ready for a drop kick at least, so that's going to keep you distracted. Right, you're nice and down for the moment. Parvati is ready for the Electro Hammer. That does bonus damage to... I really hope that hits flying things, by the way. Let's just take you down. Good, that's good. Is Minnie dead, by the way? Did you guys kill her? I think you guys might have teleported up there and killed Minnie. Has anyone seen a corpse? Because I see plenty of robots. I ain't seeing Minnie. Oh, hang on. There's a body over there. Okay, so that's a Minnie. Wow, that's a bad gun. That was bad call going up against me. Right, let's get this done in that case. So, terminal, and please tell me there's not about to be a massive recontextualization. Nothing much, but we do find that, yes, Minnie in the end just sort of wanted to know and understand her mother. And her mother never let her in. But that doesn't excuse her, you know, doing the monstrous things she's planning. So in which case, let's flippin' go. Now, are we looking at a massive explosion by any chance? Because I'm guessing we're looking at a massive explosion. Oh, that's a nice explosion. Right there. We're not blowing up the whole thing, right? Because there's quite a few people on that rock. Good! Doesn't seem to be falling apart.
You've put Gorgon down once and for all. I only wish that Minnie had seen reason. The good we could have done together. Join me for a toast in the drawing room. I do believe you're due a reward.
Is it just me, or does this feel like a trap to anybody else?
Was just thinking that.
Hand to law, Captain. I mean you no harm.
If she's planning to murder me, then I will murder her back so much more effectively. Right, apparently we're going up onto the roof or something. Alright, back to the house. The red lights have been turned off, so we're no longer in doom mode. Now, come on. Please do not betray me last minute. It will not end well for you. So, alright, here we go. Back where we started.
Captain, I believe a celebration is in order. The Gorgon project is dead, and we are not.
You seem surprisingly cheerful about the fact your daughter just, like, you know, died. I'm just gonna nod politely.
To Gorgon, and the grave it now rests in. May the Colossus of Adrena Time never again rise from that dark pit. It's funny. When Spacer's Choice released Adrena Time to the public, and began the Marauder crisis, and I sabotaged all the Gorgon facilities, I thought that was the end for me. Then you came along and changed everything.
I find myself at loose ends now, Captain. What happens next?
You know, I'm not sure why you couldn't have just, you know, grabbed your journal, come here, and done all of this yourself at, like, any time. I'm not sure why you needed me to do it all, but, fine. Let's see if we can get some, you know, final answers to, yeah, questions we haven't had, properly explained yet. Yeah, what have you been doing for 5 years?
Down there, on Gorgon.
Okay, no more detail. Must have been lonely.
It was. But I had my work to keep me company. Work, and a great many number of ghosts.
Okay, but why stay there? You could have kept an eye on it, you know, remotely.
I was obsessed with the notion that I might find a cure for the Marauders. That I could right the tremendous wrong we'd done to them. I think I was a little mad. Perhaps I still am. I wanted to do it all on my own, to fix everything myself. But the problem of the Marauders was too complex for me to solve. And with Gorgon gone, it will remain that way.
Oh, that's... okay, that's less good. Like, we can't, like, search for a cure or anything any other way? I mean, I guess they'll just, like, fade away over time. If there's no more Adrena time, then there won't be any more Marauders. Given time, it'll just sort itself out in enough time, but... okay, maybe me and Minnie could have, like, you know, come up with a cure. That might have been nice, potentially.
I couldn't bear to kill so many of my staff, even though our work killed exponentially more colonists.
Aha, so that's why she didn't just do it herself immediately.
I didn't want to give up on my research, even after all it had cost us. In those early days of the Marauder epidemic, I still believed I could fix Adrena time. As time went on, I became convinced I could cure the Marauders. But once again, Spacer's choice has forced my hand. This time through my daughter. And I have to let that dream die too.
Well, we could just, like, you know, cure them elsewhere, but fine. Okay, sure.
I began by shredding all of the personnel files in the Office of Creative Incubation. Clarence was so alarmed by my barbarism, he forgot to call the corporate guard. All his precious numbers and all their precious rows. I should have set fire to them.
Aha, so all the things that went wrong, in particular, like, say, the quarterly, that was Olivia.
I released the test subjects from human inquiry and auditing. The ghastly things we did to those people. Marion was screaming, I think, though by this point, my memory's hazy. Everything had gone a bit red. My blood was up, you know. If anyone had dared to stop me, I would have snapped them in two.
Makes sense. She did try and sort it out by shutting it down, so when she couldn't, this was the only option left to her. Well, I'm still not sure what role, if any, you know, the journalist played, but maybe, in fact, everything was Olivia all along. So, yeah, what's next for you? Because you could still, you know, try and help with the Marauders, just in a different lab.
Maybe I'll find a handsome little bolt hole out there in the aether, and endeavor to keep a low profile, as they say. Maybe I'll pick up a soothing, useless hobby, like watercolor painting. Spacer's choice will want to take their turn at revenge, and I'd rather not be within reach when they do.
Okay, so, yes, you're not helping at all.
This colony has enough mad scientists running rampant, I think. I've had my fill of all that for this lifetime. Well, it's time we stop looking back and turn our eyes to the stars. Where will the future lead you, Captain?
Well, as I understand it, there's one more narrative DLC to come, so whatever that is, to be honest. Alright, that's that completed. 5,000 bits, which is really not that much, and quest complete, but I'm already at the new level cap of 33, so nothing more we can do, in which case, alright, just have fun in your big old mansion, Olivia. She did seem a little bit too not upset by the death of her daughter. That must be said. Just going to nip back to the ship just in case there's any form of, like, ending slides or whatnot. But, not sure there is, because the game's immediately started prompting me to get straight back onto, you know, the main quest. Go and speak to Phineas, etc, etc. No, I've tried going elsewhere and nothing else, so I guess we don't get any, ending slides on this occasion. So, that there is the end of Peril on Gorgon, and, I had a lovely time with that. It really did feel very old world bluesy, though I can't help but be a tiny bit disappointed that, you know, in the end it was just Olivia that did everything, because Olivia doing everything was a little bit too obvious, I think, right from the get-go. It would have been nice if there'd been a bit more of a twist going on there, together with a slightly weak moral thing. So, weirdly, and this feels very weird to say when, you know, Obsidian developed this, the strength of it was probably in, you know, the gameplay and the map rather than the narrative. The narrative was, in some ways, a little bit on the predictable side, but I still had a lovely, lovely time with this. This is good stuff, and it was nice to have a great big map. That was probably the best map in the Outer Worlds, because the Outer Worlds, if it has a weakness, is some of its maps are a bit too small and basic, so there's not enough to explore, whereas that one was big and interesting and complex, so that was good. That was some good stuff. I'm looking forward to the next one, because as I understand it, there's going to be 2 big narrative DLCs. I'm sure I read that at some point. So, one more to come. Whenever that comes along, we will absolutely be featuring that as soon as we can. Hopefully, we'll get eyes on it a little bit early, and I can bring you the first hour or so ahead of the general release, just like we did with this. We shall see. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been The Outer Worlds with Peril on Gorgon. Thank you very much, and goodbye. If we just hide the bodies, nobody needs to know about this. Yes! My stupid plan has worked! It turns out I'm a genius! The giant rat scorpion is not gone! Oh, hang on, there's more yet, though. I'm still being very shocked. Guys, where's the NCR? Nobody needs to know.